All right, we've got another playthrough here. We are going to do a nomadic challenge playthrough. We are going to have 3 lives instead of permadeath. That way we can take into account the jank that sometimes happens in Conan Exiles. So we're going to jump right into it, and it should be a good fun. Let's just get our journey started. We actually need to put our journeys up on the screen. So here's where I messed up last time. I should be eating and drinking right away. So let's get that knocked out of the way. Eat and drink. Now collect plant fiber, and then it's going to go from that to the next journey. And I should be able to knock these out before we get off the broken highway. That way I don't have to revisit the broken highway again. All right, knocking that out. Now we craft our clothing. So craft, and craft. There we go. We're going to just go ahead and grab a whole bunch more of this. That way we can turn it into the twine, and then we'll be able to make our daggers right away. Okay, so there we go. We got the search for more survivors popped up. And as we get up here to the bat, it should just knock out that next journey step. All right, so as we get up here, there we go. Now it wants us to gather stones. And all you really need to see is that body laying there, and that journey will pop. So into our knowledge, over to weapons. We will learn warrior just because it's gonna want us to do all those, and then skirmisher because I want to craft the daggers, and we'll go ahead and craft those right away. Now, bedroll's the thing we're actually going to use in this playthrough since we have the 3 lives, so we'll craft that up. And we'll go ahead and place it down, and then we're going to pick it right back up. Now, I know many of you said I should just continue that other playthrough, but I feel like I'm kind of a purist when it comes to that kind of stuff, where I really just felt like I needed to count that death. I mean, I know that there's jank in Conan Exiles. I've known that the entire time that I've played it, and I feel like I need to account for the jank being there and just allow that playthrough to die like I did, because it was permadeath. And so going forward, like I said, we're going to do 3 lives because I think it's important to play the game purely and to abide by my own rules. Those are the rules that I created, and so we've now changed the playthrough to have a little bit more leeway but still be dangerous enough. All right, so we need to, oh well, we can actually just heal ourselves because we have a little bit of lost health. We're also going to pop some attribute points in there, and then we're going to go into agility. Now need to harvest meat from a corpse. Thanks for walking up so I can kill you there, bud. It's very nice of you. And that'll be the end of that. And we got no meat from him, so RNG strikes. And that's the other thing, is I could get better RNG this time than I got the last time. So we'll just see how this playthrough pans out. All right, we got some meat. Refill our water skin. And I think the next thing is primitive cook. It is, so knowledge, and then survival, primitive cook, unlock, and we'll craft our campfire. Now, somebody in the comments told me how to get past this next journey step, so I will explain how that works. So we're going to place this down. We're going to put our meats in there along with our wood, and then we're going to craft that. So it says cook raw meat, place fuel, and then, you know, blah, blah, blah. What we have to do is actually drag it from there and drop it. If we just move it like that. Oh, see, this time it worked just fine. This time it worked just fine. So, yeah, I don't know. But somebody told me that instead of click shift or shift clicking to get it out of there, if you drag it and drop it in your inventory, that'll work. So if you're having issues with that, try just dragging it. And we can claim that reward. We're going to instantly go and open this up. And we have wood and plant fiber in there. Tons of wood. I don't know that we needed all that. We're now way over encumbered. So let's see about our next journey step that we're going to take. Let's go ahead and switch to that real quick and see if we can pop that out. Need to go to knowledge, learn this, back to inventory, and craft that. Okay, we've thrown a bunch of stuff in there just to get it out of the inventory. Actually, I want that stone. But not likely to come back to it. We need to select another journey. Obviously, we're going to go into warrior because we need to. Then we can dodge. We can put these away. We can kick. We can then craft the stone club. So we'll go in here. We'll craft that. Now we're going to have to go sunder an enemy. Target lock. Boom. Sunder. Boom. And now it wants us to craft a shield. So we'll do that here in a second. You're dead, bud. So now we'll craft a shield. We don't even need to do anything with it because it's just crafted. So we'll just get rid of it. Then it wants us to craft a pike. We're going to get rid of the club. And we need to go poke an enemy to cripple it. And I don't know if this will work. Let's find out. Nope. Didn't work. We'll go poke these guys up here. Let's go ahead and drink. Make sure that we have all our buffs that we can. We're now sated. Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. Crippled. And boom. Now I wonder if I'll have enough time. Can I sneak over here, go into journey, change to rogue, activate it, and now defeat the enemy with a agility weapon? Gotta remember that I have like no stamina. Let's look at how many points I have. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. And we can collect our other things here. So we'll claim that reward and we'll claim this reward. I don't know if are the brawler hand wraps. Now they're not crafted in inventory, unfortunately. Go see about getting some armor again. Gotta do my standard loop for things. We also could craft a whole bunch of potions as well. Start crafting those up. Here's our later gator from the last playthrough. If you guys didn't check it out, you can see how that playthrough started and ended uber fast. Yep, come on out of the water. Okay, dead. I'm not going to harvest them because I already have the better meat. So I'm not real concerned by it. It's funny, some people were telling me things like, oh, you can't go in Seppa Maru with stone daggers. And I understand that it could be difficult, but the area that I went, the particular person that I fought, you can absolutely do with stone daggers. Even like I took out Seth with stone daggers, right? It's not the first time I've done it. Won't be the last time I do it. It's just I got dealt a bad animation that stuck me in a corner. And that's just the way it goes sometimes in Conan Exiles. I do feel like, you know, sometimes the movement's like, so you move so far, you know, like if I line up with this and I do these attacks, you know, I've moved the equivalent of 3 to 4 foundations there just by doing those attacks. which sometimes it can work in your benefit. Sometimes it doesn't. It definitely does if, you know, like you're locked onto a target and they're kind of far away or moving around. But I think in the grand scheme of things, you know, if you're not on target, that amount of distance is an awful lot. Some decent stuff there we'll grab. Go ahead and grab that. Grab the twine. Might need that. We don't need that, but we'll take it out of there and drop it just so this will refresh. And then we're going to put those down there. We don't need that in our inventory either. We can put the rough wraps there for now. And we're going to move down to the Shattered Bridge here. Now I was thinking with the Nomad playthrough, rule-wise, and you guys can tell me what you think about this, but rule-wise, I think technically I should be able to build anything that's in the construction hammer. I just can't use crafting stations. But I'm wondering what you guys think if I was to find enough iron ingot to set down a Wheel of Pain, would I then be able to technically use that Wheel of Pain since it's not a crafting station? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. That would be the same thing for like a horse pen, right? Can I use whatever pens there are or whatever tools there are for getting companions because they're crafted with the construction hammer? And I know that kind of maybe it defeats the purpose just a little bit. That's why I wanted to bring it up to you. See what you guys think. Take a poll on it. Go from there. Give me some armor. Alright, we got some armor. Come on, go away. Go away, I want to see what's in there. Take it all. Go ahead and throw this on. And we can dump that. So, light chest piece. And I think I did determine that if we go into knowledge, do that, we can then repair this. Oh yeah, see, look. Nice. So at least some of that I can repair in my own inventory. What I drop? Yeah, that's fine. Don't need anything from that. There's a chest over here we're going to go grab. And then I think what we're going to do is take a different path. We're not going to head up towards Seppermaru. We're not even going to go down to Skulker's End. I think we're going to go straight up to the Defari areas. Oh, look, we got a truncheon this time. See, just the RNG. The RNG, baby. But I think we're going to go up to the Defari areas and start clearing out some of those sorcerers and get the obelisk up there, because there's a decent loop that you can run for the sorcerers up there, and I think it's going to be easier than what I tried to do the last time. I mean, you know, it's early. It's early. What level am I even? Level 10. So it's not going to be super easy. It'll be risky at this point in time, but I think it's the best way to approach this section of the game. A lot of you said run into the sorcery cave as well and get the tools and the weapons that are in there. So we may do that on the way back down. I don't think we'll do it right now because I'm worried about the amount of corruption that I'll have. So keep that in mind. I'm also not going to try to run over and get the silk and grab that other armor. I don't think it was worth it for the time that we spent doing it. So we'll just skip through that. The other thing that makes this playthrough difficult is I am doing an agility playthrough, and there aren't a whole lot of armors until later on in game that are really going to boost my agility by just finding them. So the armor is definitely going to be an issue in this playthrough since I have to loot it, and there isn't much that I can go after to boost my agility. Let's do this repair real quick. Just make sure those are at full health. We'll go up here and smack this kudu in the face because he's going to give us good experience points. Where you at, buddy? There he is. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. Ow. Ow, you're not supposed to hit me, punk. I don't remember what the Lemurian armor boosts, but it might be worth trying to get out to the jungle and get the Lemurian armor because that can just be repaired with leather. And I think that's a medium armor. And again, for this playthrough, we kind of have the same process that we're going to go through as the last one, where the pass is going to be my ability to take off the bracelet, and the fail would be my inability to do that and dying 3 times. So if I die 3 times, then the series is over. But if I can make it to where I can take off the bracelet, then that would be the win. Look at that. We got a fragment of power. How did that give me a fragment of power? I'm sure that was not supposed to be a fragment of power. We'll check in the inventory here in a sec and see if that's what I actually got. Have to kill this rock nose first. The long, arduous process. But he'll be worth the experience points at the end of it. Ow, bud. Okay. It's like a early boss fight. You take forever. Yes, I know I'm using a spear on you, but still. Wow, I was so far away. How is that animation? Like, it doesn't even make sense that it would hit. It's nowhere near me. His damage cone is very large. Alright, couple more hits and done. No, oh, 1 HP. Are you praying there, buddy? There we go. Alright, if he wasn't praying, he should have been. See, I think it's just stone we're gonna get out of this one. Yeah, just stone.
I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't forget to whack the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content. And if you don't want to be out of whack, there's another video on the screen right now that you can click to support more of my content.